Hi, welcome to my new video, my most worn perfumes in November. I'm gonna be quick today because I have been sick for the last week. And yesterday was the first day where I felt much better. So today I am filming a lot of videos in the hopes that I at the end will not feel extremely exhausted and sick again, but I have to do some. So I will be soft and easy with myself and just do it in the most simple way possible. So I have my list with all of the perfumes that I had on my perfume tray ready for the month, and I will have to say I wore not a lot of them. So let's get into it. The first one I wanted to wear is BDk Gris Charnel, and I did not wear it once. Don't ask me why, because this is a staple. I tell you about this perfume every fall because it is fall to me. Today it's actually not as late, but it is super dark outside. It's raining the whole day. It has been raining yesterday, and so it's the perfect weather right now to wear Gris Charnel, but I am not in the mood to wear it. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm in a weird phase, and I think a lot of us have it, where we had like a sugar vanilla gourmand craving, and now everyone gave it to us, and now we're satiated, and it's like, okay, I need something else. And I almost feel like wearing something fresh, but I have to get my mind around what I mean by fresh but still cozy and winter appropriate, because I don't want something that is like cold, like fresh and cold. I want something that's like warming me and comforting me, but still not super sweet. So whatever. Gris Charnel is not a sweet scent. Gris Charnel is actually a black tea and sandalwood, super creamy, like a spiced black tea, chai tea with milk kind of perfume, but it's like a skimmed milk. It's slightly creamy. It's not a super creamy scent, and it's also not a super sugary tea, more like a dash, like just a pinch of sugar in there. But I don't know why I did not wear it. Then we have Zara's Vanilla Vibration, which goes into a same direction. I think it is also like a cardamom, more spicy vanilla perfume with maybe even sandalwood. I'm not too sure about it anymore. And actually that one is like a more fresh because of the cardamom, winter because of the vanilla kind of perfume. So I think I just forgot about it. Maybe it was in the back of the tray and I just didn't see it, because I just saw this list and I was like, oh, there was Vanilla Vibration on that tray, because I already have other perfumes there. So yeah, I did not wear it. Then I had a Bath & Body Works Cozy Vanilla Bourbon on there. And you know, I was so excited when I finally received my Bath & Body Works order that I placed months ago. But I felt like because it was so long ago, I didn't even like remember what I ordered, and the face, like the gourmand vanilla face that I talked about, the perfume mist face also like faded away, and I wasn't really craving it. And then I tested all of them and I just was a little bit underwhelmed. I mean, a lot of them smell nice, and especially in combination with other things like the right shower gel and scrub, perfume of course, maybe oil, but I just didn't feel like doing that. And so for that reason, I have not been wearing any of my perfume mists really, except my beloved 59 as a bedtime scent. But something I did wear is Dries van Noten Soie Malaquais, which is one of the most special perfumes in my collection, inside and out. To me, it's my most beautiful, intricate perfume bottle in my collection, and actually I've ever seen maybe. It's exactly my style, and also the perfume itself, because this one is a gourmand leaning perfume, but it's not really that gourmand-ish. It's not edible smelling, but it has some aspects to it. It's blackcurrant, it's silk, it's cacao, it's chestnut and vanilla. So you have something fruity, something gourmand, but then something floral as well. But it doesn't really smell like a fruity floral, like a standard fruity floral. You have those yummy aspects, but it's not too much. It's still like a proper perfume that is never too much. That is why I loved Chocolate Queen at first sight. And it's the same with this one. So I love when blackcurrant is super juicy in perfumes. I love that. If it's super screechy and more synthetic, I actually hate it. So it can be this 50-50 thing for me. But in here, it's just the most perfect perfume. I don't really see if I get like silk and vanilla and even like chestnut or cacao. It's like a proper masterpiece that is slightly creamy and cozy, slightly sweet, a little bit fruity, a little bit tart, and then also floral, but like creamy florals. But I don't really get a specific note right now. So I don't know. I think you have to get a sample. But if you like Chocolate Queen, I would almost say it's blind buy worthy, because I would say like it was almost like a blind buy for me, and I did not regret it, and I wear it all the time, and I did wear it a lot in November. The next one that I wanted to wear is Commodities Gold, which is similar to G Water by Byredo, so more like a green fresh vanilla scent, super unique, except those two smell quite alike. But the Commodity Gold I sometimes can smell and sometimes I don't. It's very strange. But I did not gravitate towards it. Maybe that would have been the perfect scent for winter, because it has those cozy aspects from the vanilla, but is still fresh because of the greenness. So maybe I have to put it on my tray for December then, because as I said, I'm on the hunt for the perfect scent for this last month that's gonna motivate me to wear those perfumes on that tray. Because I want to pick the perfect things for myself, you know? It's like, do I even know myself? Like, what did I pick? But I don't know, I just did not feel like it. Maybe it is because it's like a play for me. Sometimes I smell it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes people smell myself, and sometimes nobody smells me when I wear it. So it's strange. The next one is Pantomime Act 1. And this one, I forgot it. It has only 2 notes, maybe embred and embred seeds or something like that. But to me, it doesn't smell like that at all. To me, it smells more like a coconutty, sandalwood, fig scent with some embred seeds in there. That's what I smell. I don't know if it's because it looks like coconut water or something, but this one is so yummy and creamy and cozy, but still fresh. I mean, I am right now talking about it. I'm like, so basically it's cozy and fresh at the same time. So exactly what you wanted. But did you wear it? I did wear it, but I would say like a couple of times, not more. I wasn't craving this perfume and couldn't stop wearing it. It wasn't like that. It was like, what should I wear? Let's wear this one. And I felt good about it. But for some reason, because to me it leans into this fig coconutty field, I think a lot about spring and summertime when wearing it, even though it is cozy as well. Super underrated brand. Love the bottle, love everything about it. Then Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. Is that the name? Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid? I think so. The vanilla perfume from Gucci, which I got and I liked, and I wanted to wear it. I did not wear it. I don't know why, but to me, same here. I feel like there's even more like I feel like there is something coconutty or salty and beachy to it. Same goes with the vanilla powder by Matière Première. I feel like these two are kind of similar. And again, have something cozy and winter-y about them, but are still fresh and have something that reminds me of spring and summer. So it could go well in any season, but for some reason, I didn't feel like it. I don't know why. To me, I think the Gucci one has something a little sharp, a little bit like not as refined as others. And I have to be in the mood to wear something so sharp. And I was not in the mood. So that's basically my explanation. The last one that was on my tray is Jovoy's Fire at Will, which is a very simple vanilla perfume. But to me, it's like the most refined, elegant vanilla. And as it dries down, it gets in the background something a little bit smoky and maybe even like resinous to it, which reminds me a bit of something like By the Fireplace, but just 2%. Like you dial it down to 2% and it's like very far away and you can smell something, but it's not really loud. But that's what I get, which is super fun and exciting because I like my linear scents, but those two scents I love a lot, and By the Fireplace can be too much a lot of times. So to have it a little bit more dialed down in a fragrance like that is beautiful, actually. It's very well made. A lot of those really easy, simple vanilla scents are too much for me, like too vanilla extract like smelling, and I don't want that. But I did not want, now I'm explaining to you why I bought it. So I was on the hunt for a simple vanilla perfume that I do enjoy to wear on its own or to mix with something else, but at the same time that would not smell just like vanilla extract, because I can then, like some people on TikTok, just use vanilla extract on my skin. I did not want to do that. So yeah, but I also wore 3 other perfumes that I'm gonna share with you today. So the first one was One Umbrella for Two by Floraïku, and it's actually behind me because I have been wearing it the last couple of days. And let me tell you what is in here, because my a little bit still sick brain is not really good at remembering today. So this one has also blackcurrant, it has puffed rice, genmaicha tea, it has woody notes, musk, vanilla, and so on. And yeah, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful, innovative, special scents to me. It's super fun. It looks fun as well. It's basically, it smells like blackcurrant, puffed rice. Sometimes I smell blueberry muffin because the rice note is so hearty. It gives you almost the image of something like a baked good. And then the blackcurrant, because it is like a berry of sorts, is reminding me of blueberry. So sometimes I get it like that, sometimes I get it like that, but either way it's beautiful, doesn't smell synthetic at all. It's super well made. Then you have this genmaicha tea, which is also a little bit aromatic and even smoky slightly, with those other beautiful notes like the vanilla, the musk, the woody notes you don't really get. I don't get them on my skin, but it's such a beautiful composition that I enjoy still to this day and I crave a lot. So this was one where I felt like it has this freshness from the fruit, but it still is cozy from the rice and the tea and the vanilla, and it was just something that was easy for me, even though it is quite gourmand leaning. Then I wore Seta by Moresque, which is quite new to my collection and has such beautiful notes. It has saffron, bergamot, it has myrrh and ylang ylang, vanilla, amber, benzoate, and sandalwood. I mean, amazing notes. And it reminds me a little bit, I have one of the Merveilles from Hermes in the round bottles. I have one of those and it reminds me a little bit of them. And it also reminds me a little bit of Angel's Share, like some parts of those two, but still something else again. It's, I don't know, I got a sample of it. Not like a sample, I got a big decant of it a year or two, I think 2 years ago. And I fell in love. It was in the summertime, and still in the summertime, I was spraying it every day. Like, oh my God, it smells so good, it smells so good. And it reminded me of the perfumes I now gravitate towards, like Chocolate Queen and the Soie Malaquais or Changing Constance. Those beautiful perfumes that have something yummy in them. Gourmand aspects, but they are still very refined and perfumey and elegant and light and never too much. And that one was one of those. And so I put it on my wish list, and then I got a great deal, bought it. But I have to say, once I sprayed it for the first time, the big bottle, and I think Veronica said that sometimes she has the same thing happen to her. She has a decant or a sample, she enjoys it very much, and then she gets the big bottle and it smells different to her and on her. And it was the same for me, so I don't know why, but it's very spicy. Like, not even, I don't even know if spicy is the right word to it, but it's like almost leathery and spicy and very powerful. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And when I wore it a couple of days ago, my husband was like, "What are you wearing? It doesn't smell good." I'm like, "Oh my God, what? It's Seta from Moresque." And when I first got the decant, he was all over it. He was so in love with the scent. So I don't know what happened there. I have no idea, but it smells different. So I will test it out a little bit more and tell you what changed, if it's still the same, because I had something, not something like that, but I got the Silk Santal, if you remember, from Kayali, and I stopped wearing it because it was discontinued. Then I began to wear it this winter or this fall, and it smelled really strange to me, really bad actually, and I put it away and then came back a month later, wore it again, smelled normal. And it smelled just fine. So I have no idea what happened there. So that's why I say, like, I fell in love with this perfume. I have to give it another chance. And the perfume I wore the most is Vanilla Haze by Fugazzi, actually. I had a sample of it at home when it wasn't released yet. And I was like, to the team, "Oh my God, guys, what is this? This is so good." And so now that I have the bottle, nothing changed, fortunately. This is a hazelnut, almond, coconut milk, vanilla, tonka bean, caramel, musk, cashmere, amber scent. I mean, all of our favorite notes, right? And this is a straight up gourmand that does remind me of something like Tihoda or Bianco Latte. But to me, this one is a little bit more spicy and a little bit more is happening there than in the others, to me. The others are a little bit more simple. Bianco Latte, I told you a lot of times, has something even like green and fresh and cool, minty, like mint to it, to me. And this one does not at all. This is just very cozy, comforting. It's a vanilla scent, but it doesn't just smell like vanilla extract. It has something else to it as well, which I do like a lot. So these were all of the perfumes I wore and did not wear in the month of November. Let me know which ones you wore the most, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!